Hello there. Welcome back to my channel. It's an Amber thing. I am Amber. I just wanted to get back on really quick because I didn't really get a chance to kind of finish what I was talking about earlier with regards to the pedophilia and the Jehovah's Witness organization. The children came out and I kind of just wanted to stop right there because I don't really, there's age appropriate type discussions, and that was not age appropriate for a 9, 7, and 5-year old. So, but I kind of wanted just to expand a little bit more with regards to some things that I had experienced while I was, within the organization. And the fact that this problem is a very real problem. And when I speak about it, I'm speaking about it because it's something that I witnessed in a way, and I'm not just speaking because I've heard some things or I've read some things, or I really try and stick to a discussion where there are things that I have actually experienced. And this is one of the things that Monica Delgado had touched on in her comments on my video. The part 1 of my Jehovah's Witness story was about, child abuse. And I kind of made a face about it like, come on now. And it's just truly because she must not know, because I don't think that she would have such a great love, or many of the people who are still within the organization probably don't know to the extent of what is really going on with some of this stuff. But when you're within this organization, it is all about who you know, and who you associate with, regards to like how much you can get away with. And I'm sure some of you know about this, like it's true, I guess, throughout society and the world. Like it's about who you know. So I recall this one situation where there was a young girl. She was probably about 14. She was within the congregation that I was going to. She was, and I was always like, a lot of my peers, I'll say, didn't really understand me, or no, I don't know if I could say that they didn't like me, but they didn't understand me because I was very, about communicating and being there for the young ones, the teenagers and things like that. And I just, really felt for them, because I remember, even when I was within the organization, I remembered growing up and feeling like so just stifled with everything, like not being able to go do things unless I was chaperoned, not being able to, just live, it felt like. So I really took an interest in like the teens and trying to get them out and doing things, and being that person that would, be able to take them to the movies, or, go to the mall with them, because they always had to have some kind of an adult with them. So there was one of the girls that I had, really grown to care for, and she started to talk to a ministerial servant who was much older than her. And there had gotten to be a situation that I actually had to step up and report. And when you're within the organization, it's just so kind of like, this is the process for how you report, and who you have to, you have to have 2 witnesses, and you have to this, and you have to that, and you can't go to the police, you have to go to the elders, and that type of a thing. And so her family was really good friends with many of the elders that were in our congregation and other congregations that were, that would meet in the same Kingdom Hall, or that were around our area. So they were very well plugged in, very well respected. And so up the rug went, and underneath did they sweep everything under this rug of what had happened with this girl and this ministerial servant. And actually myself, and there was an elder at the time that knew about it. He was on the board that oversaw, this situation, or the committee because usually there's 2 to 3 or more elders who would get involved at if it is serious enough. And this other elder, I had to talk to them all and report, what was going on. And I reported it because it was inappropriate what was taking place between these two. And I was very uncomfortable with it. And I knew that if, it were my daughter, this would not be happening. So, so one of the other elders had, ended up leaving the organization as well as did I. And many years later, he reached out and talked to me a little bit about it, and just was very disgusted by the fact that it was swept under the rug and that it was not taken care of whatsoever. There was no disfellowshipping. There was no punishment. There was no nothing. It was more of a shh. They're the ones who, support lots of contributions to this Kingdom Hall. So shh, don't say a word. Don't say a word. And that's really a lot how it works. So this is, something that I think is very important, something that I think people should know about. It's an experience that I witnessed myself, that I had to be involved in with regards to reporting, and the reason why I feel like it's okay for me to talk about this. I just want you all to know, and especially those of you who are still within the organization and doing your little research and, clicking on ex-Jehovah's Witness videos. Yes, this is a problem. Watch your children. Listen to them. If they're telling you something's wrong, something is wrong, and do not report to your elders. Report to the authorities, because the elders will not report to the authorities because they want no reproach on Jehovah's organization. And anything like that would be reproach on Jehovah's organization. Well, I'm here to tell you it's reproach that you're bringing upon your poor child in not reporting it. I mean, poor children out there who are having to suffer and endure these things. And then some of them are willing, participants, like the girl that, I am speaking of. And, she was underage. The ministerial servant was way over age, and nothing was done about it. Listen to your children, please. If you feel like something's wrong, trust your gut. Trust your instinct. That's called intuition. It's there for a reason. It is there for a reason. You need to listen to it. If you're out here and you're searching for a reason. You may not want to admit it to yourself, but you're searching for a reason. You're onto something. Keep searching. Keep searching. Keep looking. Protect yourself and protect those babies at every and any cost. That's all for today. I can see Avery's trying to inch open the door back here after I've asked him not to do so. Lovely. Subscribe, please, if you haven't. Share with somebody who can benefit, and hit the bell so you know when I make new videos. Have a beautiful Saturday.